Hello and welcome back to another Barbour ABI success story, where we're celebrating the success of Barbour ABI clients and providing you with the insight and knowledge on how to make smarter decisions utilizing industry intelligence. I'm delighted to be joined by Kirsty today. Kirsty, hello.
Hello.
Kirsty Maksymow, and I wanted to get that in there because apparently you're only known by Kirsty in a lot of different circles. So I thought I'd get that right in there. Kirsty Maksymow, please introduce yourself and do a much better job than I've just done.
Well, hello. I'm Kirsty and I'm Specification and Sales Coordinator for Larsen Building Products.
So before we get into the ins and outs of how you utilize Barbour ABI and how it's helped Larsen, can you just let us know how long you've been using the system?
Goodness me, more years than I care to remember, probably. At least 15 years plus.
Before we get into all the good stuff, just give us a brief background into Larsen as an organisation.
Larsen Building Products sell, I mainly am involved with streetscape materials, which is bedding, bonding and jointing mortars for public realm and hard landscaping schemes. But they do sell a range of various cementitious mortars and tiling products and adhesives throughout the UK.
So let's go back, say, 15 years-ish. What was your biggest challenge all those years ago before you started using Barbour ABI?
Trying to find projects and people to speak to. There was a lot of searching through publications, phoning companies, just sort of speculating really, to see if they were involved in any projects that we could get involved with and supply to. Until Barbour came along, that was the only way really of sourcing leads.
Okay, excellent. So I think moving to more of a strategic viewpoint in what you used to do, was it very manual in terms of generating those leads, scanning for projects, getting marketing intelligence, and generally trying to grow your business?
Yes, it was yes, it was hard work. It was hard work.
Hard work. Can you remember a time where it used to be people taking photos, believe it or not, on a camera where you had to get the photos developed and then sent to somebody so you could spec a project correctly?
Very much so. Although from my point of view, my job has always been on the end of a phone.
Okay.
So my job would be scouring yellow pages.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yellow pages looking for architects, builders merchants. That's how I sourced leads. That was what I did.
Yeah. And all those architects and specifiers and all those starting with an A obviously got everyone's attention because they were first on the list.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. It might sound like a stupid question, but now you're using Barbour ABI and you have been for a while. Why?
Because it allows me to access the projects at a much earlier date.
Okay.
It allows me to access the contacts that I need to speak to. I have a much better chance of getting to the right people more quickly. So yeah, and there's more projects that you find as well. Mm-hmm. There's far more. I can look at an area just looking geographically and find 15 projects in one area, all different contractors, all different architects. So it allows me to get in touch with those people.
So this next question is a little bit more detailed, I suppose, but can you take us through your strategic thoughts and how you use the platform to maximize the impact and get the most out of it?
Yes, I generally start with a search. So as I said, I work within the streetscape industry, so I'm looking for public realm schemes. So I generally start with a search there to find as many projects that will include public realm as I can. I will then bring them into the platform that I use. I create lots of folders, so I have lots of projects then sitting at different stages within my folders. So that allows me to keep a track of them right from planning through to tender, through to quote, through to hopefully one where we run a project. That's what Barbour does for me. And it allows the relationship, so I can find a project, a contractor on there. I can then go into that contractor and find other projects that they're involved with. So I'm then I'm in touch with more projects, more people.
Yeah, self-fulfilling in a way, if you like.
Definitely,
Right.
yes.
That's excellent. That's fantastic. And the more we do these, the more we're finding out different ways people use the system. And
yes,
it's fantastic to see that happening because it's always the clients getting more out of it. That's hugely important. And finding these new ways that people are using it is always exciting and really interesting.
Well, I think that's what I like about Barbour, is that you can use it in a way that suits you.
Yeah.
You can adapt it to suit your needs.
Yeah,
it's
fantastic.
not one size fits all.
Yeah, and so it shouldn't be, because the industry is so diverse and
Definitely
organizations are so different that I don't think it can be one size fits all.
No.
Are you ready, Kirsty, for the quick fire round? Nothing to be scared of. I'll take you all the way through it. Okay. How often do you use the platform?
Every day.
Was it easy to pick up?
Yes.
Generally, how long do you spend using it?
6-7 hours a day.
Wow. Did using the system meet your expectations?
Yes.
How does Barbour ABI give you a competitive advantage?
By allowing me to stay ahead of the game. If there is a change in a project, I see it straight away with the Barbour ABI updates. So I can look at the updates every day, and if something's changed, I find it.
What types of successes have you had using Barbour ABI?
With respect to how many projects have we won, quite a few. That's just by being in at early stages and being able to track the project and find the right people. So yes, in terms of projects for each geographical area, because we have 4 area managers, it allows me to keep control of each of those areas and make sure that I'm feeding the right information through to each area manager.
I think we've touched upon this a little bit, and obviously control and coordination massively important. But how has using the system benefited the business generally?
Again, by allowing us to stay ahead of the game, we've got the knowledge of the projects. We can find the projects, we can track the projects, we can get in touch with the right people. So that just gives us a competitive edge over those that don't use it.
Final question. I'd like you to complete this sentence if you can, Kirsty. Barbour ABI allows us to
stay ahead of the game and with a competitive streak.
Perfect. Kirsty, thank you so much for joining me today. Absolute pleasure.
You're welcome.